Recently we have covered a real gaming monster, Acer Predator Helios 500, check it out on the channel. Now the time came for some more elegant example, meet fresh and snap Asus Zenbook Pro 14. The outer look of our guy didn't fade away from the design of other laptops of the company. The upper part is polished and covered with tiny concentric grooves. The whole body is metal, plus you can see ergo-lift technology used here. The device is well assembled, we found no gaps, no cracks, and the overall experience with this laptop is extremely pleasant. The keyboard in Zenbook Pro 14 is full-sized, it is comfortable to use and the keystroke feels substantial. There is also key backlight, nothing to add more. There is no fingerprint reader, instead you can use a face scanner to unlock the laptop, which does its job pretty snap. By the way, in the higher model of Zenbook Pro 14, instead of the usual touchpad, you can also find a branded Asus screenpad like in Zenbook Pro 15. Our version doesn't include this thing. What do we have on the sides? The left one's got a power supply port, Type-C, USB 3.1 and HDMI. The right one obtains a card reader, mini jack and USB 2.0. Let's take a look on the screen. Here is 14-inch Full HD panel with an aspect ratio of 16:9 and 100% of sRGB coverage. Pixel density is adequate, my eyes found it nice to work with the screen. The brightness range is also quite good, the screen of Acer Zenbook Pro 14 remains comfortable in both low and high levels. The sound in speakers is rich in high frequencies, the bass is actually not enough, but watching a movie using only the built-in acoustics is better than it might be thought. Besides, we are pretty happy about the maximum volume of this guy. What about the sound through headphones? I cannot call it good or bad, it is more likely just proper and with fair set of details. Inside of our laptop modification is 4-core Intel Core i5-8265U processor with 1.6 GHz. There is discrete graphic module NVIDIA GeForce 1050 Max-Q with 4 GB, 16 GB of RAM, 256 GB of SSD storage and 1 TB of HDD. While you're looking at the results of benchmark tests, I will inform you that Zenbook Pro 14 has also versions on the i7 with different SSD size or even without SSD. In the latter case, the Asus is using Intel Optane technology to increase the memory speed. In brief, I do not recommend to mess around with it. This is not an alternative to SSD and it will satisfy only those who rarely install new software. I think it is obvious that there is no problem working with Photoshop or Chrome here, that's why we decided to measure the speed of the laptop with modern games. The results are next. World of Tanks on high settings with Full HD scored 40 to 50 FPS, PUBG with Full HD and high graphics 30 to 40 FPS, Middle-earth Shadow of War with the same settings 25 to 30 FPS. In total, absolutely fine to play. If we turn off Bandicam app, we can still confidently add 10-15 FPS to all previous numbers. For those who wonder why the average FPS is not 90 and the settings are not ultra, I can remind you that Asus has a line of gaming devices called ROG. That's the way you should lead. Personally, I think that our laptop shows excellent performance despite the ultrabook style. What am I driving at? Zenbook Pro 14 is not a gaming machine, however it gets its medal of glory with all daily office tasks. The power comes from a lithium polymer battery with 52 Wh/h capacity. If your working day consists mainly of email dialogues and surf through the internet, you can safely count on 6 hours of battery life. So, it is time to sum up the results. From the average votes in our office, Zenbook Pro 14 turned out to be a pretty cool laptop. It looks elegantly solid, feels friendly to your back with its 1.5 kilos weight, obtains pleasant screen, almost gaming hardware and doesn't lose the charge gradually. Can I possibly recommend this device for purchase? I guess so. Check out the links to get this product in the description box below. Also, don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell and hit the like button to this video. I thank you for watching and bye bye.